You guys ask me all the time about the glitters that I use when I'm face painting, and I'm running super low on some of my favorite mixes, and I'm about to make some more. So I thought I'd show you guys how I do it. But first, I want to show you the difference in the two different kinds of glitter that I use, because it's kind of a big deal if you want to use it for face painting. One is cream-based and one is gel-based. Both of them react very differently with face paint. So knowing the difference is really good. We're gonna start with some paint. I'm gonna put some on each side of my face so I can show you how the glitter reacts with each one. So the first one I'm gonna show you is gel-based glitter. For a long time, I didn't use gel-based glitter at all. My face paint is water-based. So if I would go at a face paint that I just did on a kid with a gel-based glitter and I wanted to go right over the top, this is what happens. It smears because the water that's in the gel reactivates my face paint and messes it up. So if this were a design that had black line work, there would be a smear of it everywhere. This brand is the only gel-based glitter that I'll use. It's Uniglitter and it's a little bit drier than the other brands. So while I still won't use this one directly on top of a face paint, I can use it around a design. The other kind of glitter that I use, the kind that I'm gonna mix tonight, is a cream-based glitter. This glitter basically sits in a base of, it feels like coconut oil. And if you look at the ingredient list, it is a bunch of different oils. It's like coconut oil and grapeseed oil and things like that. I can put this one directly on top of face paint and it doesn't smear at all. It doesn't reactivate my paint. So anytime you guys see a child that I've just painted in a video and they've got this look with glitter right on top of it and there's no smudging, it's because I used the cream-based glitter. This stuff I make myself. I buy the base from the company and then I mix my own glitters so that I can have all of the colors and combinations that I want. And because I go through so much of it, it's really cost effective for me. So let's go mix some glitter. This is the glitter cream base that I use. I get it right from American Body Art. You can see all the ingredients in it. I need to make a new gold mix. If you're gonna be making chunky glitters, you wanna use a couple of different varying shades and you wanna use some different sizes. I don't really have a rhyme or a reason to this part. I literally just start mixing it until I kind of like what it looks like. Then I'll kind of swirl it around and see if it looks somewhat evenly dispersed. You can see little pieces, you can see stars. Once I have the amount that I want, I need to weigh it. So I have a food scale and I have learned that this mix is best with 50% glitter, 50% cream by weight. I put the base in the microwave for a few seconds just to get it nice and soft, and then I just add the glitter. Then I swirl it around so it's all pressed into the sides so I can make sure there's no chunks in there. So there's my finished glitter cream. I will just try it out now and see if the shapes are how I want them to be and see if I need to add anything to it. I'm gonna test it on my leg since that's what's easiest, and I even shaved them today, so yay that. So here it is when it spreads out. And I'm actually pretty good with that mix. There's not too many of the big giant chunky ones. You can see the little ones. So when I spread it, you get the full effect of all the different sizes, and it's got a really good holographic shimmer to it. So my gold is done. I have to do a new rainbow mix as well. So for this one, I start with a base of an iridescent mix. So this already has a whole bunch of different sizes of iridescent colors. And then I add pops of the rainbow colors that I want to use. Start with some red. You want to be careful with the very, very bold colors because they will take over quickly. Same with orange. You don't need a lot of it. That's good. For yellow, I actually use the gold stars. Light on the green. I'm going to use this sky blue because I know how nicely that will look with the iridescent. A little bit of dark purple. And I also like to use a little bit of lavender. And then last but not least, I'm going to throw in some rose pink. Now I dump This is my favorite part. It's so cool watching it come together. This one I probably will have to play with a bit. This is my most popular mix. I use it constantly, and I have a very specific look to it that I enjoy. So there it is. It does not look like much when it's in the pot, but let me show you what it looks like on skin. Break out my trusty leg, and look how pretty it is. It just complements so many of my paints without taking it over. Because I use that iridescent white as the base, it just keeps it light. I love it. I go through this so much, and like I said, it's my own mix. So that's how I make my glitter creams. You know all of my glitter cream secrets now. Go forth and make your own amazing mixes.